Yeah, you had to deal with my pike. Now you deal with my sword. Oh, it's a bit of a game of two halves there, isn't it, buddy? Also, I've got to remember to take some aloe vera potions, because they help. Aloe potions, not aloe vera. Oh, what am I trying to apply to myself? Some cream or something?
Put your weapons up.
You want some of this? Shit. Get. Break your fucking legs. That's what happens when you fuck with me. Now I'm gonna have to have a drink. Thanks. Oh, you know what's good about that? Just charge up your life and bingo. I wonder if the loot's respawned. That'd be nice. What's this? Thick hide. Savory fish. Iron skin knife. Iron head arrows. I take use. But do I need the hunter arrow? No, I do not. Do I need the iron skinny knife? No, I do not. Right. And there's this pathetic, sad excuse of a soul that got killed by that pirate because he was idiotic enough not to use his heavy swings like he should have done, and, you know, cripple him, but instead he just gone and just played nice. Well, I'll leave the fur. Get that another time. Actually, no, I won't leave the fur. Oh, what are you anyway? Light boots. Alright. Where's the other loot box around here? There's more people there. Do you have anything? Just an empty thing? Yeah, well. Fuck you! Oi, fuck off! Excuse me. Oh, you want to play? Playful little blight, aren't you? Oh, that wasn't so nice, was it? That's what happens when you know. You just got to stop messing with me, then I won't have to cut you down, you know. Oh, deserves having that. Give me some of that. Any more? Right, which direction do I go for home? Because I really need to get on out of here. That way. I'd rather deal with the cats than the people, because people can be quite nasty, so-and-sos. Oh man, why do I have to deal with a tiger? Are you friend? I knew you was going to go for me, bud. Shit! You can... Oh, belt off! Yeah, my British is really coming out now. Oi, belt off, mate! You know what I'm saying, mate? Oh, I love it when Wildcat does his British impersonation. He's like, what, you fucking British, mate? You know what? So, oh, it's something like that. I can't do it as good as him, but he just does it so funny and comedic. You see, us Brits don't mind being taken the piss out of. Well, some of us Brits don't. I know there's some sensitive sort that like to go, oh no, you shouldn't do that. Oh, come on, have a laugh. Joke. I mean, if the Indians can take jokes, right, and we joke about them all the time, and I mean good jokes, not the nasty ones I'm talking about the good jokes. If the Indians can take a joke, so can we. So, you know. And also, I know other countries can take jokes as well. mean, the French, for example. I mean, the English and the French both joke about each other and that, and mess about, but we just take it as a pinch of salt. But obviously, we don't go too far with it, obviously, because I know how far to take my jokes, because I've got a French friend and that, and I know how far to take it with my French friends. Same goes with my Indian friends. Obviously, when it comes to us British lads, anything goes. That's why I had to tell, well, even myself, to watch what I say. Because sometimes us British lads tend to, well, when we actually go at each other, the best example is, holy shit, I don't have a chance against that thing. The biggest example is Tom, for example. Tom and me, when we both go at each other, yeah, I definitely don't have a chance against that thing. We would both go at each other, we joke about and everything else and such, and suddenly it's like, wait, there's horses here? Ooh. As I was saying, yeah, it's like when me and Tom go at each other. We use a lot of British jokes on each other and mess about with each other. You know, we literally just throw our insults at each other and everything. And sometimes we can go a bit too far with our insults. But when it comes to going too far with our insults, me and him are alright with it because we know we're just jesting about. But sometimes some people may find it a little bit too dark, if that makes sense. And that's why I have to sort of like say to myself and even him, you know, we better watch what we say in case somebody gets offended by our jokes, because we do tend to go a bit too far with our jokes when we insult each other. I mean, I would actually go and say to him, oh, fuck off back to Bristol, you know, as for a joke and such. Or I'll joke with my friend Ninchuru, or who I call Nina for short. I would joke with her and, you know, because she's from Germany, I'll say, oh, you're from the... oh, you know, you're from the superior race compared to us Brits here. You know, I'll joke around with that. Obviously, I'm not saying, ooh, you know, she's that horrible N-word or whatever. You know, I'm not obviously saying that. No. But what I'm saying is that I'm messing about when I say, you know, she's like from the superior race and such. Because obviously the Germans have the best engineers, like the Scots do. So it's nothing to do with the whole World War II thing or anything like that. And besides, I wouldn't even dream of insulting the Germans. Same goes with other people as well. Although I do have to watch how I word things, because it's like, as you may have noticed there, I was wording things very carefully, and I was like, how am I going to word this without it sounding like a hate speech or anything like that? So I had to go into full explanation mode in order to say to YouTube, hey, look, this is not a hate speech or anything like that, because again, one of my videos got flagged for being a hate speech, even though it wasn't, but it was just generally my friend Tom asking a question about what happened in World War II and such, and I can't say the word that he said because this gets flagged up in the video and such, and it's like, yeah, they just gave me a warning for it, which I can understand why, but obviously they thought it was hate speech because of the words that was used, but obviously it wasn't. But hey, it's one of those things. I'm not sure if it was a miscalculation of their bot being miscalculated, picking up on words, or someone being a bit of a boo-boo boy or girl and just going, oh, he said this and that, yeah. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. No, that's wrong of me to say that. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. That's actually bad of me. I shouldn't have said that. It maybe someone might have just took it wrongly and just thought I meant something harsh by it and such, and it's like, yeah, I'm not far from camp. But anyway, you get the gist about me joking about out and how I go far with my jokes. I mean, me and Tom and Pastor, we both go really far with our jokes. We both go to the extremes of each other and both call each other all sorts of things under the sun. And we really resort to sort of like some of the darker jokes and such. But, however, we don't, you know, put those darker jokes on YouTube or anything like that because we're very careful with that. Yeah, sometimes we go a bit far on YouTube, but not as far as we would in when we're offline or anything like. Well, when I'm not recording or anything like that. I mean, the worst that Tom's ever threatened me with is like stabbing me with a biro, but you know that he's not going to do that. I mean, who the fuck stabs someone with a biro? I mean, it's not like you're going to actually do damage with that. Actually, I lie. I actually know that... Who was it now? I think it was one of my family members that got actually jabbed by a biro pen, and it did actually mark her. It actually... I'm not sure if it was my sister's or not. No, wait, one of my sisters got... no, sorry, I'm thinking of one of my sisters where I accidentally caught her with a pencil. Oh, in the ear. So, no, that's different from a biro pen. I know somebody got stabbed with a biro pen. They were alright, obviously, but they had to had stitches and such. I can't remember who bloody was. No, it couldn't have been a family member, because I thought it was at first, but then I'm like, wait, no. That's me when I accidentally stabbed my sister with a pencil. Back of the ear. Accidental, of course, when I was a kid. Because obviously I was an idiot. The worst case scenario that I ever done to one of my sisters, which I regret big time, and I was very foolish when I was young, was, you know, scissors that they always tell you to hold the scissors the right way round, with the end pointing down, like with the sharp end pointing down in your, like, so you're literally holding the sharper end, like, you know, you've got the sharper end pointing down, not pointing up, basically. Me being a silly tit, had the sharper end pointing up. I tripped up, fell over, my sister tripped over me, and her knee went onto the scissors, and yeah. And ever since then, I felt guilty for it, you know. Even though I was only young and idiotic, but yeah, I still felt bad for it, and I still do, because it's like, man, I just stabbed my own sister and I feel rotten to it. Yeah, it's not like I killed her or anything like that, or, you know, anything too severe. It's just kids being kids, you know, silly things. But, you know, when you feel that kind of like guiltiness and such. Boy, I can waffle on, can't I? Let's try and talk about something positive. Let's see. My home, yes. Things are going well in my home. It's been about near enough 2. Well, no, it's been over a year since I've been here. So yeah, rent's been very well. I've been very well treated here and that, and rent's been pretty well. Yeah, things have gone up, but I managed to work my way through it, like, you know, through the electric and such like that. Because I remember when I first moved here, I was like, oh my god, how am I going to pay for this? How am I going to pay for that? I know, just set back £400 or something like that. I'm not sure what that is in dollars. Just in case, you know, I may need to pay for this, I may need to pay for that. And that's not including the rent alone. Because I knew I would get help with the rent and such. Because, yeah, the UK has a lot of systems that help vulnerable people and such. Which I'm very grateful for, being frank with you. And, how far am I? Oh, I've got to go a bit more. Yeah, so I'm very grateful for that, you know, because it's helped me out a lot. And I'm very grateful for all the support I'm getting, because it's helped me buzz off Gator, because it's helped me, you know, come so far during my battle against my mental illness and such, especially for my support workers and even people online, you know. I mean, there's many people that has helped me out online. I mean, Ninja is one of them. Life Giving is another. Tom is another. Pastor is another. I mean, those two got me to man up, basically. Eagle, Kiss the Thunder, Shelley, Moira, Stargazer, and many others, you know, including Night Dragon and Steph Dragon as well, and all those other great and amazing people, you know. I could name through all of them, but it's a list. Actually, that is a lot of people that I owe a great deal of debt to. Oh, blimey, I'm going to be really taking a long time for this. Well, I just got myself a horse, so be grateful. So it looks like I'll be making myself a... Wait, knowledge. Yes, knowledge. Knowledge. Is there a horse stable around here? Yes, you are. Then we get this apprentice tamer. Oh, that's the... that's what the animals... I'll get you now. Bollocks. That's what... Oh, what... Right, noted. I will get that up so I can tame some animals. Obviously, I have to spend carefully, but then again, you can reset your points, so I can take advantage of that. Of course, if you were playing in an actual official server, you wouldn't be able to do that because, yeah, because you don't have to pay, yeah, because it's not your server. Or do you? I don't know, I never played an official server. I've been playing on my own here. Because, you know, I like the tranquility and the sound of my voice. Oh, this is going to take me fucking forever. I mean, are you lot happy seeing this? Me just trotting along like so. You know, with my muscles here, looking with my He-Man looking stuff and all that lot. Although this He-Man doing this, he'd be having an easy time. Well, at least I'm somewhere safe, he says, with his sword drawn out. So at least I'm out of the jungle ends. How far have I got to go? It's not that far, because... Oh, bloody hell, it is far.